12 News exclusive, one that impacts everyone who lives in Milwaukee's North Shore suburbs. A new report digs deep into the North Shore Fire Department to see whether the once controversial partnership of 7 communities has been successful. That study is not due out until tomorrow, but 12 News' Kent Wainscott has the details for us tonight.
Units from North Shore Fire and Rescue are familiar to everyone from Brown Deer to Whitefish Bay. 7 communities in all came together 2 decades ago in a controversial move to consolidate their fire departments, a first in Wisconsin.
I was here before the consolidation. We all tried hard. We all did our best.
Robert Whitaker is now the chief of the North Shore Department and remembers the promise at the time was consolidation would mean better service at a lower cost, something residents still hope for.
You don't have a Shorewood Fire Department?
No, we have North Shore Fire Department.
And what do you think?
Well, it's supposed to save us money.
But until now, there's one question that's never been answered.
How big have the savings been, if they've been there at all?
The group Public Policy Forum has completed an 8-month-long study of the costs and service provided by North Shore compared to what it would have been for 7 individual departments.
I think that we found in both areas that the improvements have been substantial.
The study shows 2 fewer firehouses and 15 instead of 31 vehicles, but improved service and overall savings of $2.8 million a year throughout the North Shore area, though some issues remain.
One concern that some critics still have 20 years later is the merger itself and the name on the side of the trucks.
Local control and identity. And those are the 2 things that trip people up.
And some people, like Kristen Sherman of Whitefish Bay, would still prefer a single community department.
It makes me a little nervous to not have our own.
And while staffing numbers are lower, the study shows that for med calls, which account for 3/4 of the department's activity, the number of trained paramedics has nearly tripled from 12 to 33.
Are the people being served here safer as a result of this?
Yeah, definitely.
Which he says is the true bottom line. In Brown Deer, I'm Kent Wainscott, WISN 12 News.
The study shows people in 4 of the 7 communities are paying less under the current system, but both costs and service levels are higher in River Hills, Fox Point, and Bayside, which had largely volunteer departments before consolidation. You can find the full report at WISN.com and on our 12 News app.